What's up, guys? It's your boy Kazaris back with another fun little deck profile, and today we have Monarchs. Monarchs, one of my favorite TCG decks, Duel Links decks. I just love the playstyle of it. Just this normal summoning big boys, getting cool effects every turn, just slowly gaining advantage and beating your opponent down. So this is the deck. Treeborn Frog, as always. You have to play your one Treeborn Frog. This is what you're going to be summoning every turn during your standby phase, and just normal summoning your Mobius and your Jinzo and your Zaborg, and just outgrinding your opponent, simply because this gives you a +1, and then this gives you a -1, so you're just going to be normal summoning your level 6s for no minuses, and then getting your advantage through their effects. So Mobius will give you +2, Zaborg will give you +1, etc. So for your Treeborn, you have your 3 swaps. And then you also have your 3 Neos Fusion. Now I know people don't like Neos Fusion sometimes, they think they're getting annoyed by it, but it is the brilliant fusion of Duel Links. It's just a foolish burial that summons a big monster and gives you advantage, so it's just very good. So in this case, if we open Swap and Neos Fusion, then the Swap Frog could send the Treeborn, and then the Neos Fusion could send the Bacon that we have here. So it'll get both of our graveyard cards that we want in the graveyard to the graveyard. But if you just open Neos Fusion, then you're going to be sending Treeborn because it's much more valuable than Bacon in 99% of the situations. Like, if you don't have a tribute, then I guess I could see sending Bacon. But like, if you don't have a tribute and you have Econ, then Treeborn's still better. So like, if you don't have one of your 7 tributes or 2 Econs, then I don't know, it's probably just a brick, honestly. So yep, so there's your 2 engines right there. They're very good to open together or by themselves. And then you have your 1 Cockadoodle-Doo here. So this is just like a tech card I had in here. So I had this 19 card list, the 2 obligatory econs, the Frog engine, the 6 card Neos engine, and your 7 tribute monsters. Some people were playing 8. I think that's too many, especially with the Neoses here. You already have enough bricks. And then 6 is too few. You want to be resolving them consecutively, turn by turn, just to like get more and more advantage. Like, you don't want to wait and delay and have to let your opponent gain back more advantage. So you want to be tribute summoning every turn and just beating them down with Brave Neos and stuff like that. So I had this 19 card deck. I was just like looking for a tech card that I could put in, like Chalice, and I was like, well, this seems pretty cool. Like, you can special cock as a level 3, and then normal summon Swap Frog, send the Treeborn, and then make an Armades on your first turn. And then if you have Treeborn, or if you have Neos Fusion as well, you can end on like Armades, Brave Neos with Treeborn and Bacon Saver engraved. That's like the God Hand, as well as like a Zaborg or something else, or an Econ. But that's just like the God Hand. But like, worst comes to worst, you just get like Armades on field and Treeborn engrave. And then you have tribute fodder for next turn. And if Armades lives, then it'll be 2900 with Beatdown. That's the skill here, and your 3K Monarch. So it's very good, very cool tech overall. And if you're going second, you can special cock as level 4, normal swap, make a level 6, which is your charge here, draw a card, get Treeborn engrave. Or Sirius, I was looking at the other level 6s, and they're just not very good, especially in this deck. Like, you have Gaia, which is 2600. It's fine, I guess. Like, it gets to 32 with 2 beatdown, like a double beatdown boost, which is kind of cool. But this is like similar to World Legacy Clash. Like, when it dies with battle, either your opponent attacking or you attacking into your opponent, you can target a face-up monster your opponent controls, make it lose 2400. So just get over a big threat like that. Pretty cool stuff. Or you can like do some weird stuff in the battle phase, like against a slash. If you need to bait a target, you can Celestial crash into it, they'll negate it, and then you can like Econ take a Treeborn that you have, something like that. So that's pretty cool. And then your Cloud Castle. So very rarely you'll be able to make cock a level 4 and then summon a Zaborg, pop a monster, and then make a 3100 Cloud Castle, which is 34 with Beatdown. It's come up one time for me against a Blue Eyes matchup. But like I said, like, majority of the time you're making Armades or Stardust Charge. These other 2 here are just for like very, very niche situations. Or if you Econ take a tuner, stuff like that. You can play more options, but then again, Stardust and Armades are probably just more like the most likely and the best options for you to have in random situations. So that's the deck. Very consistent. It has the consistency of spellbooks, right? You have your 3 Blue Boy and then your 3 Spellbook of Secrets. You want to open 1, that's cool. If you open both, that's great. But yeah, so the same consistency as spellbooks, and we all know how great spellbooks were. So let's go get into some duels here. I want to do at least 2. Hopefully I get a brick hand and a god hand, so you can see how polar this deck is and how bricky it can be. It's much more consistent than you would think. Like, spellbooks can brick. They can brick pretty hard. But like, if they open one of their 6 cards that they want to open, then they can make some plays, which is what this deck does. So same consistency-ish of spellbooks. Granted, opening just swap is like kind of weak. Leaves you pretty open. So you need some other supplemental cards besides swap. But so the Neos Fusion here is going to send Treeborn. Like, I wouldn't even send Vacant here because we have Zaborg on the field. So we're going to send these 2 here, summon the Brave Neos, and I'm going to set the Bacon. This way we can potentially tribute over the Bacon and pop something next turn. So this is probably going to be Subterrors. So he's going to, like, Subterrors can be tough for a regular Neos deck. Okay, well, it's Neos. It could still be Subterrors. I've seen some Neos Subterrors running around here. They can send Nemesis Archer or Nemesis Warrior to the graveyard, which is pretty cool. So Cyberdarks, interesting. Cyberdarks on Loomis and Umbra. But he sent Cannon to grave? Why not Lang? Weird, man. Anyway. So, he's going to smack me for 12 here. Kind of wish he sent Lang now at this point, because you take 20... Oh, wait, no, wait. I'm still in D-Draw land with Batterymen. I've been playing the crap out of those. So we don't have D-Draw. We have beat down. So we want to take a little damage here. We don't want to... We have nothing to trigger. So he's going to add another Neos Fusion. That's fine. He sent Bacon with the... Huh. Oh, okay. So now we have... So we're definitely going to Treeborn, no doubt. So we definitely have we have a choice now. What could that back row be? What do they play? They play Canada? Or Wall of D, maybe? I'm feeling like I want to... you know, I just want to tribute summon Neos, or Jinzo, I mean. You can block on attack. So that's okay, so that's probably Econ. Dang, that sucks. Well, 50-50 chance, I guess, for it to be a spell or a trap. Anyway, we're going to beat down now. We're going to... Either way, we're not going to get Neos effect, because they're both protected. I don't want him to get a draw, at least if he lets it go through for some reason. So yeah, we're going to attempt to smack over this real quick. He's going to Neos Fusion. That's smart. Always Neos Fusion instead of Bacon Savoring if they attempt to destroy your Neos, because only Neos can be protected by Bacon or by Fusion, but Bacon Saver can protect anything, so it's more universal. So he's gonna Sphere Creep with me here. Interesting. I mean, well, his back row isn't a spell or isn't a trap, so no reason to keep Jinzo really. It's probably Econ. Now that I think about it. I think I'm gonna get Lava Golem. I don't know why. Oh my god. He top decked it. Oh my god. Yeah, that hurts my soul, dude. That hurts my app. Oh, Jesus Christ. Alright, well. It's unfortunate. I'm not dying. At least, I guess. That's fine. I don't see much. Like, I can see Econ would be the top deck of the century. Well, I was supposed to block that. Oh well. Whoops a daisy. Anyway. Whatever. So there's that. Econ would be the top deck of the century. Neos Fusion. Interesting. I feel like he's gonna Econ take my Treeborn. I think not blocking the Brave Neos attack is going to come back and bite me in the butt. We gotta pop that. Wait. back row has to be Econ. It's a chainable spell. What else could it be? World Legacy Clash? That's not going to be... I mean, either way, I think we just fucking lose, but I'm going to go for it anyway. Send our swappy boys here. Summon our 28 Brave Neos. Because, yeah, we'd be at 400 if we took the Edge attack instead of the Brave Neos attack, and that way the 27 over our Zaborg. Well, either way, because one of these is going to die, so it'd be 28. So either way, actually, you know what? Either way, it wouldn't fucking matter. Because it'd be 400 damage. Yeah, Bacon. Oh, we still had Bacon at Grave. Oh, fuck. Right. So yeah, we lost regardless. There's no way we're fucking winning this shit. That's unfortunate. So we're gonna get into the next game here. He top decked the lava goal. Oh my god. That's a yikes for me, dog. It's a big old yikes. If that was Chila's list, it would probably was only playing one lava golem too, which is even all the more salty. We can check it after this, actually. I just like to gauge how salty I should be by like how little of an chance I had to lose that game, you know. Like if you had 3 lava golem, understandable. If you had 1, I'm a little annoyed, you know. 1 out of 12 chances sack me right there. But it's fine. I'm fine. See, this is the kind of hand I'm talking about. Wish we didn't open Bacon. Wish that was like Econ or something. Wyvern. Is this Tombs Ancient Gears? I've never seen that. I don't think I've ever... I mean, I've seen it. I don't think I've ever played against a Tombs Ancient Gears. Odd. Anyway, so we're going to Neos Fusion here. I'm going to see if that back row is anything realistic. We're going to send the Bacon from our hand because we're going to be normal summoning swap this turn. Like, there's no reason to keep Bacon in hand there. Like, if I was playing Kawaki's, maybe just for, like, ice discard fodder. But there's no reason. Like, I want him in the grave. Like, it sucks that we drew him, but such is life. I could return the swap here to my hand. But I think I'm just... Yeah, I'm going to do that just in case for some odd reason it's Wall of Disruption. There's no reason to keep swap on the field. The 1000 damage is very mitigated, very minimal. I don't know. I'm just going to attack here. Smack for 12. Canadia. Okay. That's fine. So for those who don't know, we can use Neos Fusion under an Ancient Gear Reactor Dragon attack because Neos Fusion does not activate. You just do it instead. You just banish it instead of destroying. So it just happens instead, kind of like when you're under Macrocosmos or something, and it just banishes your cards instead of sending them to the graveyard. It doesn't activate; it just does it instead. So that's what Neos Fusion does. So we're gonna get a free protect here. He's not gonna be able to out my my brave boy, which is pretty cool. And then we're just gonna beat down over everything. Pretty cool stuff. Very, very riveting. So, Treeborn and attack. Doesn't matter. Defense, whatever. Summons a Borg. Pop his boy. Just in case he has Sphere Creep, but no reason to keep it out. And then we're gonna Neos Fusion again. We drew the Neos, which sucks. Oh, and he's gonna scoop it up. So there you have it, y'all. There you have it. Monarchs, one of my favorite decks. I was recording earlier and I had to restart because there was like some random sound that was messing me up. And I opened Bacon and triple Zaborg. So I'm glad I didn't showcase you guys that game because that was a quick scoop. Yeah, the deck can have some pretty awful bricks, but majority of the time it's fairly consistent. Like I was saying, same consistency as spellbooks. Same chance to open Swap Frog and Neos Fusion as it is to open Blue Boy and Secrets. So we're just gonna check this guy's deck. Okay, 2 Lava Golem. All right, that's fine. That's acceptable. It's acceptable. Decent deck. But yeah, that was Econ. There was no delay with cycling, so that was Econ, unfortunately. But such is life. I'm just confused why I didn't send Lang Lang. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed. I will catch you in the next one.